Alright, well, I took this trade all the way over here in the premium to current price because I saw a pattern happening again. I just seen this pattern. Okay, look here, time is everything. So look at this time. See that? 3:30. 3:30. Look, I didn't even notice this right here. Look, at 75 again. You know, at the last quarter. Last quarter again. Right here at 30. Did a W. Market structure shift. Closing above the body right here. This is where the shift occurred there. You know, price runs up. Comes down into these right here. 1, 2 fair value gaps. All these 3 down close candles come in. The bodies stay close to close to the top. Spikes through though. It closes. This is a signature price. That price is strong because the bodies didn't come and close down inside, deep in here, even the 50%. Nobody closed within the 50%. Close though. Actually, this one does it here. So it runs up again, creates another order block here. Now this one is the stronger one, but closes down and respects this. This is exactly what happened this morning. Came down here, ran up, came down, created this, and this one then came and right here, right there, right there, very close. Okay, I mean this one's high is being locked. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this one's high is 5.50 and this one's low 5.75. Okay, very close but didn't test it. Very close. So anyway, it opened nearly on it, ran up, and came down into another. Now remember, once they start spooling to their place, everything is supposed to, price is supposed to work. It's supposed to work off of. This fair value gap, it came deeper into there because this fair value gap is stacked on this, so it still respected this device here, this PDA right here. Came down, ran up, came down, respect this here, this fair value gap here, ran up, and I figured it may want to come and test in here. It didn't. It ran and kept going. Went all the way there. And came and tapped it. This is the 6-hour inversion fair value gap. So this same exact pattern had occurred in the time. This was right. This was 30. And this here, where was it at? That's 150. Right. Is 50. Okay, so 30 did it made market structure shift to the top, support higher prices. 50 did a market structure shift to the top. Well, 50 occurred and then it did that. 30 occurred and then it did that. So this is, after the fact that this occurred. 30 happened and then that happened. 50, this happened, 50 then came and it completed this market structure shift. Low, high, higher, low. yeah, so I thought that that was a signature and price that will be respected. Now let's take a look at this real quick. And I do feel like it's going higher. They have somewhere to go. But this here is it's a 6 hour inversion fair value gap. Or fair value gap anyway, but right now it's on the other side of a thingamabob. So okay, got that there. I didn't mark, we just marked out. That's the low. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the high from the 6 hour chart. Now high, now remember, this is a 3 candle pattern, but it's over here. See that big, it has a new day opening gap there. So I actually have to grab it from the body right there. And then that's the inversion fair value gap high. I'm gonna copy. Okay, and let's go back to it there, and I didn't get that like where it was at all. I didn't get it. I don't remember the coordinates. Okay, let's click OK. We see that they're way up there. That's that new day opening gap that's there, 731. So I do believe price, I mean, if all-time highs are expected, then that's just what's gonna happen, you know? So anyway, this is midnight. Price open, played on this side of the fence. And then this here is the 3 to 4 range I pushed out, and it came down to the quarter. The market structure shifts to the top. At this point, this was a very shallow one above here. So that was very shallow. So this could have been I would have thought that this might, because of the rapid drop. In fact, did it gap down? Oh no, it didn't. Okay, so it just spiked and then ran, probably inducing shorts and treating this as, oh, if we reject off of that, it's going down. You get people lumping in to go low, then it just goes the other way. But this is the final thing I want to do, and then I'll end this video. Okay, that's off. Alright, so here, to here, I'm gonna just leave it like that. I figured at least this would be it, and look what we see. It lines up perfectly with negative 1.5. Well, you see, it's not perfect, but it's right there in that area. So this is the 6 hour inversion fair value gap. I don't know if it's going to actually act as a fair value, as an inversion fair value gap. It's the green side, you know, going up, but then there is a downside. Let's just go look at it. So we see that's here. So you have the green side and then the red side. So right now it's pushing into, it's just striking it, just coming above it, and yeah, I do. Now I mean, down here we have these equal lows here. So I do believe that there's a high chance of another drop, and it could be around now, you know. But yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so this inverted fair value got, all I did was grade it, and I can calculate and see that there's a possibility that you know, this is a part I could have been reaching for. But right now that low hanging fruit was taken. Thank you, Lala. It was just so clear. I was like, I actually was speaking out loud. I was like, yeah, like, yeah. And I realized I'm in the house, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not at the kid's house. What? No, first, wait. You know? But, thanks, Lala, if that was you. And then people who are still alive can come, their spirits can come and call you too and stuff. So Lazarus, if that was you, hope you're not having a bad dream. But I love you, Lazarus. Gave me a headache today, but tonight. But Lala, I did feel like it was you too. It was like the voice anyway, but then after the fact, I thought it was you. I had to feel like it was you. Thanks for having me come get this trade. Yeah. Thank you. Let me just leave this real quick. So look, I'm getting low, high, higher, low. Where was 10 at? 10 was here. Comes above, come down, tap this here. See, each one is working until it gets to its target. See that? From all the way down here. This here possibly, I'll do a trade entry as well. Everything from here, all going up. Everything's respected. You know, PD arrays. These down close here. Strikes it, bang. Creates this W here. Runs up. Next is these down close candles here. And the fair value gaps. Get respected, bang. And all these down close candles here. And order blocks that run into fair value gaps are strong. Comes up, bang. Runs up again, comes down into the fair value gap, and I entered it. Seeing that there were no more fair value gaps, and there was a chance, but I felt like, oh, they might come down here to tap it, and I said to myself, no, this is the nearest fair value gap. There's no guarantee it's going to do that. So I entered it, and created another one here. This one here got respected there. This ran higher. Then this here is respected here. Runs up, took out the high, and it did create a fair value gap. So these down closes with the fair value gap. Price comes down, strikes it, goes back up, takes out this high, comes down, respecting this down close here. It's just going along. I don't know at what point, maybe 30, it'll do a turnaround. But so anyway, what I'm going to do is for lessons purposes, for counting these things, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this and then switch over to because all this talking is just me blabbing. I'm going to switch over to record without audio so that it can be fast forwarded and we can just watch price action. Alright, Later. Okay, so now this is the triad, and what we will see, I'm expecting higher prices. I see price over here. It stopped short of getting to the 1.5, which is where here is. So I'm expecting price to get here. So price stopped short of it and it's dropping down now, and giving an impression that it's going to go, possibly like this is the top high, but remember, now this is not a good signature in price, where price has come all the way down and filled all of these fair value gaps. So to be honest, I'm like, but still, even from a larger time frame perspective, we have basically an optimal trade entry could be happening from here to here, then coming down into this area and then going up and then making it to the spot there. But let's see, like also this can be the body of a 6 hour candle, and this could be the wick, and this is the body of it. Like it could be striking that body, because that was another spot that I was wondering if I should mark out. But anyway, let me show you. That is this. Nope, it didn't get to it. Yeah, so let me see here. Just shy of it. So right, the body of this here, this down close candle, the body, it stopped just shy of tapping it. So I came over to so I'm expecting it to come higher here, and 50's on the way. So 50 could do a start run will rise, or if it doesn't start right here around 45 or something, it can maybe use 50 to then start rising. So now what I want to do is I want to start getting used to seeing the let's go back here. Alright, so if what I'm expecting to happen is going to happen, then I should be seeing a bullish divergence down here. So it's here. Seeing no, so far no divergence at the top or the bottom. We treat this like high, low, higher, high. Over here we don't have a closure beneath. No closure beneath. And now, in my opinion, this here is the first, low, high, higher, low, boom up. This is the first, up. Object here. So here's where price can actually do a low, high, lower, low, or whatever, and then run up higher. So I'm gonna hang up now again, but that's what I'm looking for now. I'm looking to see if there's going to be I'm just learning to watch S&T. That's basically all I'm saying. I'm watching S&T. And it's looking like it might already end up being one over here. This one may run down, run into here. And then this one may stay strong here. But if this one does it too, and then come up and then start to make moves up, that would be a good sign. But the time now that we're looking at is 50. That's the key time. But I'm now going to go get me some rest. Yeah, let me shut the audio off. Okay, I think I did forget to get the rest of the trading out. So let's delete this. That's in the way. That. Get rid of that too. All right. So okay. So this here is the area that I mentioned. Short term, well, right here, it really runs up through the 50% point of this, which is also 2.5. 2.5 is the place where it can commonly then do a pullback. So price ran up above here, and came down, and one could have taken a trade around here until it got to here, and I would have targeted the mean threshold of this here, which did get tapped. Have that there. After that, price went sideways until open, and you should have expected that. 8:30. Was there news at 8? I believe it was. There's a little news at 8:30. So it came right back here, and then ran sideways until the open. Now the open happens, and this is where you see price run up and tag right there, the last quarter. This is the other location where price can go to. Price can go to the when it comes into a fair value gap or PDRA. This is an inverted fair value gap, which it does work. It does do that. Price comes up, and so price can come up to the quarter and then turn over, come down, and then do a pullback and then continue or a reversal. Price consolidated a bit, and then it just started running and ran all the way up to here. Instead of making a big pullback, it just consolidated a bit here and then continued on its journey rapidly, just following all of the steps, boom, 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 making it up to here, consolidates again here at the 50% point, and then actually did a pullback retracement, and then finally went all the way up and has some, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Accumulation, manipulation, and then manipulated into the final quarter, which is the other spot where you will see a drastic move. If it doesn't come a quarter away and do a pullback, big pullback or a reversal, it can happen here, and the final spot is here. And that's where it did it at here. Bang, today's Thursday, so I was expecting a big move. And now we can grab this and pull this over, and we can see how it was a big move down. So from off of this 6-hour inversion fair value gap, it struck the quarter here, the final quarter. So that's 3 quarters that went into it, and then reversed and dropped. So I didn't mark this out. I just had that. I knew my other videos mentioned this here, but I didn't mention it earlier. But this here was another spot where it could actually do the reversal. So we see it came down all the way down here. Wow. So we have all of these sell side liquidity pools all tapped out. We have an immediate run back up. That was that. Now, what I wanted to highlight was the morning. Okay, so this happened. All right, right. So I wanted to highlight what happened. This exact same scenario pattern that had happened over here. I believe it's over here. So let me try to get in there. Here it is. Okay. So look at this. So this is the range here to here. And we see here goes the last quarter. See that? The market structure shift on the last quarter right there. Look. What is this? Do you see it? on the last quarter, right here. Low, high, higher, low, boom. Then after it does displacement up, create fair value gaps, coming down, respecting the fair value gaps, coming up again, coming down, and as it's coming down, it's respecting this order block here, which is up against or into this imbalance. So this is a good order block. Runs up, and I get in, and it goes up. Well, back. Over here. Okay. So same thing. Okay. The quarter, does it, runs up, comes down, and yeah, price came here, ran up, see, fair value got up, comes down, I got stopped out here, and then I was able to get in over here, and I saw the pattern, the signature, where price comes to the quarter, does a market structure shift to the top, and then explodes, displacement, creating a fair order block, then ran up higher, and then came down here. It almost tapped me out. I believe I had it somewhere over here or something. Came higher and came down, and is respecting this order block here, and comes here, creates another order block inside this order block, runs higher again, and look at the times. I didn't mark out the times on this one, but this one here, this is 30, goes back, hits this fair value gap, and then comes up and does this move, and then 50 here, 50 opens and drops underneath these here, sweeping those short-term lows, comes down, and the body respects this here, the last quarter of the range here. It runs up. Now this is the strong, because it did it here. Okay, it did it here, and then this is shallow here. This is shallow. Comes down, and it made 1, 2, 3. It made 3 fair value gaps. So that's a great displacement. Comes down, and only the bodies respect the top portion of this, showing that this is strong, and also again it swept a short-term low, and all of these, I marked this out to how price ran up and then took this high out again, validating this order block. Okay, these 3 down closes, runs up, comes down, and the body is at the 50% of that right there. Runs up, comes down, and this is where I was upset with myself because I pulled out here instead of leaving it alone. The target was over here, I believe, and I was upset I pulled out here, so I went long here. The thought process is that it wasn't going to make it back underneath this, but it did. And it ran up, but this is a pattern. And this range was the 9:30 to 10 range, right? Yes. Yeah. So this was the 9:30 to 10 range, the opening range. And that opening range had respect of that quarter there, and then, you know, displacements and order block followings, like everything just worked. It continued to work. Even here, this order block here, it ran up, right up again. It did create a little tiny Fib variance up there, respected that. And now, what time is it? 11:30? Yeah, so 11:30 happened, and it drops down. And what I noticed is that, see these red candles, when you go across, they are attached to these. I know this here is in the middle, but they were created within the range of this one. And then this one also created within the range of this one. And then we have two candles come over here, but all of these down closes to me are all, I mean, even, yeah, that's these here. All of these, like these two here. This is a little far over here, but yeah, price comes and creates a new, all these down close candles here, and look at the bodies. The bodies still stay within this area here. Stayed within here. Spike down, take it out short-term lows again, and coming into this one here. Okay. Down, tapping the top of it. I think it was very close. Okay, look. So with the high, 97.75. The low, 98.25. 97.75. 98.25. Yeah, so there you go. And then it ran up. Made another little fair value cap. Price came down, respected it, ran up. Yeah, so alright, well that's it. So that pattern was seen again here, was seen again the next day. That's it. Alright, later.